The Maple Leafs make another depth move on trade deadline day, but is it enough? Hey everyone, welcome to Inside the Leafs. Rob Wong, joined alongside by Toronto Sun Maple Leafs writer Terry Koshan and Terry Maple Leafs GM Brad Treliving, pulling the trigger on just one deal on deadline day, acquiring forward Connor Dewar from Minnesota for a fourth-round pick. How do you think he fits into this puzzle?
Well, he'll be a bottom six forward at center, I would think, Rob. And the Leafs wanted that. They needed that. They know they needed it, but it is he'll provide a good depth piece for them. But if you're underwhelmed by it, if you're a Leafs fan, you're underwhelmed by it, then you have every right to be, because I don't think that there was any chance that Brad Treliving was going big game hunting, if you will, or looking for that big fish to come in. Rob, you had the two defensemen already, Lyubushkin and Edmundson, and gets a depth piece today. And really, that was his goal, to add around the edges, if you will, both up front and on the blue line. And this is where we are. Now, whether any of the three tip the scales for the Maple Leafs, we're not going to know until the playoffs. But as Treliving kind of alluded to today, it's going to have to be the core that gets in there no matter what.
And we know with Brad Treliving, historically, he hasn't done much at the deadline, tends to do more of his moves in the offseason, of course. And you look at the three additions, as you mentioned, maybe not the needle movers people were expecting, Terry, but on the whole, now that we've seen the moves that have been made, does it change your thoughts on the fortunes of this team moving forward?
Well, again, it's going to depend on who they play in the playoffs. And I suppose, you're likely going to get Florida or Boston, Rob, and again, it's going back to the core is going to have to lead them to any success that they're going to have. And I don't necessarily think these players do change the Leafs' fortunes. Do the additions on the blue line make them a little nastier and bring some beef? They do. But, the fact is it's still a team that is high octane offensively, and you need those puck-moving guys on the blue line to get the puck to the forward. So, that's going to be the domain of Morgan Rielly, as it has been, Timothy Liljegren to a degree as well. We'll see how all these moves, once they're all in the lineup, affect other players, Rob. But, it's like I said, it's going to be the core that gets the Leafs through to any success that they have. And, I don't want to call these guys spare parts that they've acquired. I think it'd be a little bit disrespectful, but, really that's they are depth guys, and they'll have a role to come in and do that role well. But will it tip the scales for the Leafs? I don't think so.
Well, we'll see how it all plays out when these guys get into the lineup very shortly. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For Terry Koshan, I'm Rob Wong. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.